Deurex AG is a leading company for waxes in industrial applications. With the brand BIOMER, they extended the range and offer biodegradable waste. You will hear from Thomas Stöbe what it is about. His professional path led him to the operational management of Deurex AG, where he discovered his passion for sustainable solutions in the world of chemical additives. His goal is to develop and implement innovative solutions that are not only environmentally friendly, but also economically successful. Good. Join me in welcoming Thomas Stöbe from Deurex AG and listening to his presentation on the topic BIOMER, biodegradable waxes. Welcome. Come.
So thanks for having me and for this kind introduction. Thank you very much. I would like to give you a short introduction into our latest member of our portfolio, the Deurex BIOMERs. I was personally born and raised very close to the city in a small village very near, and I am very proud to be able to help a company from this region to manufacture and market the products of the future. I'm with this company since 2021 and, like mentioned before, I'm active in the operational management. My main goal, and also our goal as a company, is to integrate products into the existing market that help us to make the products environmentally friendly for consumers and users and still allow us as a company to remain profitable and have a long-term success. We are Deurex, the wax company. We were founded in 1989, also very close to the city right here in Germany, in Zeitz. We are a family-owned business and we provide all kinds of waxes in many different delivery forms. One of our biggest strengths is the continuous development for a large and a wide portfolio for all kinds of sectors. As a manufacturer of natural and also synthetic waxes, we aim to make our contribution to sustainability by producing biodegradable additives. The BIOMER series has recently been added to our actual portfolio, and this fits smoothly into our existing range of products. BIOMERs actually complement and partially replace our existing conventional products like PE or polypropylene waxes. So the target of the series is to replace non-degradable additives with BIOMERs in order to avoid the formation of microplastics. Yes, of course, we heard it before, recycling is one of the best techniques to avoid microplastics in the environment. But it has, in our opinion, a major weakness. Recycling is not consistently implemented in all areas of this country, of this world. If you look at Europe or especially Germany, yes, we have very good recycling systems, but you just have to look at other continents. And yeah, we think more or less avoiding microplastics offers one of the greatest opportunities to protect our environment in the long term without compromising our actual standard of living. We heard it before, there are some different regulations actually on the market, especially for microplastic, the Clean Water Act in the USA, or also here in Europe. The EU Commission regulation, EU 2023/2055, from October last year, specifically describes the test methods that can be used to ensure that microplastics are avoided. Our BIOMERs fully comply with these methods. We are meanwhile able to offer our BIOMERs in nearly all delivery forms that are required in the different sectors. From solid products like granules that are used in the biopolymer or bioplastic processes, up to micronized variants that are used in coatings, inks, or varnishes. We can meanwhile also produce emulsions out of our BIOMER additives and also water and oil-based dispersions. We therefore offer a wide range of biomers for different applications and provide a high flexibility for the different sectors. But what is the definition of our BIOMER series? Biomers are biodegradable waxes and did avoid the formation of microplastics. All of our biomers are certified biodegradable. As I said before, we use the test method that is recommended by the EU regulation. This test method is defined by the OECD 301. Our biomers totally comply with them. Some of our biomers are up to 100% bio-based products, but not all of them. I will come back later on to it. We achieved the biodegradability by the integration of biological breaking points, and by this approach, our products have nearly the same performance as non-degradable polymers. Also, a big benefit of this product is that the biodegradability and the delivery form can be customized for the different applications. For us, it was very important to achieve a balance between the cost effectiveness on one hand and also the maintenance of the properties on the other hand. Doesn't matter if the manufacturer needs a quickly degradable product or also a flexible or soft product for the using in food coatings, for example, or if the manufacturer needs a very hard wax with a high temperature resistance for the production of PVC, for especially window frames, for example. But we have managed to create a portfolio that enables us to offer the right product in almost all sectors. We can now offer products in the melting range from 60 degrees up to 140 degrees. If a biopolymer or plastic producer is to achieve greater hardness in his product, he would probably choose a BIOMER with a high labeling code. For example, the BIOMER 130 or 131 also has a good acid value for the PVC production. And yeah, if you want to have a product that is really soft and has a quick biodegrade, he would choose a BIOMER with a low melting range. For example, the BIOMER 60, which is totally bio-based. Through the ongoing process of product development, we have built up a very wide portfolio of biomers through the past years. These can be used in almost all sectors in which we are also active in with conventional products. Our products are characterized in this BIOMER series by the different biodegradability and their different property profiles. In this graphic, you can see the compostability of our BIOMER series according to the Durex method. But, of course, why using the Durex method right here? Compostability is measured on the end product to enable us to test the effectiveness of our additives, of our products for this end product. For the market, we have developed special procedures to measure the composting behavior of the individual additives. The approach behind the development of our BIOMER series has always been to produce sustainable and biodegradable products, not only with bio-based raw material, but also with modified synthetic material. Bio-based materials are on the rise. Definitely they are. They can be made more finer, better, brighter, more white, definitely. But I have to mention, if everyone on this planet, we heard it before, if everyone on this planet relied only on bio-based additives, there would not be enough bio-based products for all of us. Synthetic raw materials are currently an integral part of end applications, and we think that we cannot contain our standard of living without them. That is why we modify them so much that they achieve a biodegradability. But how do we achieve the biodegradability for this kind of waxes, this kind of additives? We integrate biological breaking points into the C chains of synthetic products to allow the product to decompose in the aquatic environment. We achieve this in different ways. We add some additives in the polymerization process, in the different stages of the production. We are using oxidization by different oxidization types. Sometimes we use dry oxidation, sometimes we use wet oxidation, and some other procedures in the production process to determine the degradability and hydrophilicity of the additives. This allows nature, or as we say, this allows life to break these C chains and make the products biodegradable. The biggest challenge has been in the development process definitely to make the products biodegradable, but also contain or retaining their application properties for the different sectors. But we have success with this product, so I can say we achieved this goal. I mentioned the success. I can proudly say that our products are actually used in the actual manufacturing processes, in the actual manufacturing sites all over the world. We are not selling just in Germany or in Europe, we are selling all over the world. And they are used in the manufacturing of clean plastics, for example for baby toys or kids' toys. They are used in rubber applications also, for example, for automotive tires to reduce the microplastic pollution from the tire abrasion while driving. One of the biggest problems, a big sector for our biomers is definitely the fertilizers. Many ingredients of the fertilizers pollute so many microplastics into our fields that it could be a much more worse problem than it is actually. So also in fertilizers, our products help to make the world a little bit more green. And also one last example where our biomers are used actually also in biodegradable coffee cups. So we are very proud to have already helped many different manufacturers to take their first steps towards the use of more sustainable and environmentally friendly additives for their production. We use there our actual market access with our conventional synthetic products to implement these BIOMER series into the market. So just a quick summary of the key facts of the BIOMER series. Unlike many other additives, biomers definitely do not produce microplastics. They are completely certified, like I mentioned before, and also in the compostability tests at the final product, we can measure that our additive, our wax, help the final producer to avoid microplastics. They have nearly the same properties, like I mentioned before, as conventional products. The portfolio is very flexible, and the biodegradability can be adjusted to the recommendations of the different sectors. Also a big benefit is that we can offer these products in nearly all delivery forms. You are welcome to visit us on our website. There you can find much more information about our existing portfolio. we are definitely developing more and more biomers. On our website you can find the download link for the technical data sheet, for the safety data sheet. You can see an overview about the technical specifications like the melting point, the density or the acid value. If some of the producers is looking for some samples, please do a sample request on our website. No problem, we will send it over to you. We will give you a recommendation of other other biomers to test in your lab. Please visit us. Please contact us for further questions, also here or through our website, for some other questions. We were happy to give you more information. I'm just from the business side. I'm not from the technical side so much. I'm very impressed about the former speakers, but yeah, we can definitely ask you or help you with your questions further on. So thank you very much for listening. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thomas Stöbe, for your exciting presentation. And now I would welcome you to ask questions.
Can you tell us something about the feedstock of your bio-based products?
Definitely completely different. Yeah, many of the natural-based polymers are already biodegradable without any further production process. So some of them are on sugarcane base. Some of them amide waxes, for example. Mm-hmm. So that's
okay.
Different.
And the compatibility to PLA, PBS or other biopolymers, so is there a specific grade for a specific biopolymer or?
Definitely. Our sales team always recommended different biomer types for different plastics, but there's a lack of some applications, but our development team is increasing our portfolio more and more, that we can now say we have just less manufacturers that we can't help with our biomers. It's just a term of the price most of the time. Biomers are a little bit more expensive than our conventional products because of the further processes in the manufacturing. But yeah, we have.
Okay, and maybe one last question. So the main effect is to improve the biodegradability, or is it also a softening effect, or what kind of effects are to be expected inside of the material?
All effects that the customer is looking for, because it is a wide portfolio. Yes, we achieve the biodegradability in all products, but the properties that can be reached with these wax additives are nearly the same like with the conventional products. If a customer is looking for softening, we have the right product for it. If he is looking for temperature or chemical resistance, we also have the product for it. And I can say also in the coatings industry, which is one of the strongest industries for us, we can also complement some PTFE additives in the end formulation.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would also like to ask a question. You mentioned kind of use on surfaces of your waxes. Is there also, and you mentioned the coffee cup, as I understood, so you also apply your waxes on paper and board, right? That's also, okay, because that's something which is also interesting for some of us, especially if you change polarity and use it at the same time as a coating for multi-layer compostable packaging or something like that. Do you have also customers doing that?
Definitely. We have polar, non-polar waxes. We have many waxes on synthetic base for the coffee cup coatings or the paper coatings in general. And meanwhile, we have, I think this is the BIOMER 102 and BIOMER 85, which can be used for the paper coatings. Definitely.
Okay. And that's also existing then in direct food contact and hot water contact?
Not all of the biomers have direct food contact, EU 10, 2011, or what is the regulation? I don't know yet, but yeah, many of them have the requirements.
So a big thank you to you, Thomas Stöbe from Leurex AG. Thank you, enjoy the congress. Thanks very much.